Hi, my name is James Gurney. Welcome to Casein painting in the wild. Casein is a water-based paint that uses milk protein as the binder. It's very opaque and it has special qualities that in some ways resemble gouache or cell vinyl, which animators use, and in some respects it's like acrylic or oil. But it has unique qualities which those of you who've tried it will know about. Some of you are just interested in painting techniques, and a lot of what I'll talk about applies to a lot of different kinds of paint. Why don't we just get started right now on the first of about 7 or 8 different examples on location, and then I'll talk more about the paints and materials as we go along. So let's get started in the mountains of New York State, painting a mountain stream. Taking a hike to some waterfalls here in the Catskills of New York, the Verneuil Kill Falls Trail. And good place to paint because there's a lot of waterfall and pool features that should be fun for painting. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that with the kind of warm sunlit spots in the pool and then the cool reflected lights from the sky behind us. That'll work. Let's do it. In this case, I want to accurately capture what's in front of me. I want to do a painting that's like what the 19th century landscape painters called a transcript of nature, a page torn out of nature's book. So I want accuracy in the drawing. And here's a little tip of using sloping lines to connect landmark elements in the scene. I've chosen a few rocks that I want to be able to find again when I look at the scene, and I'm comparing the slopes to make sure I have them in the right relationships. Once I've got those landmarks in place, I can choose some colors, just basic ones: white, black, raw umber, raw sienna, cobalt blue, and light red. If I need other colors, I can bring them out later. The dappled light from the trees falls on the stream bottom and also on the sides of the stream, on those white rocks. Now there's a variety of ways to proceed with a subject like this, but I want to get rid of the white of the paper. I can always come back to that. And what I'll do is use some of this raw sienna to underlay the lit areas of the pool, and then use some of the blue underneath those blue highlights that reflect the light of the blue sky. Between those warm accents and those cool accents are neutrals, grays. I can use these grays to cover the whole surface of the paper, just to get me away from white. The area where the water is in shadow is quite dark. I'm using the Casein watered down, which gives it the feeling of watercolor. It's transparent enough to see through to the drawing, which was done with a water-soluble colored pencil. Some of the colors in the scene are a bright yellow-green, so I add a little yellow and green to the palette and mix up a semi-transparent bit of this color to suggest the foliage at the top of the picture and the reflection in the water below.